hand, like sweatshop workers in Saipan. Take you across the Himalayan Sherpas highland and show you how a Nepalese Gurkhas survive and vibing. Mentally riding the thermos, physically change size and step through wormholes. Bury you deeper than Alaskan avalanches, twisting bodies like Madagascan tavern dancers. No Aladdin answers this kid's wish. My genuine interest is vast as the Kremlin's hit list. Tiananmen Square witness, Berlin walls crumble like Scotch finger biscuits. Risk this, like riders that swim the English Channel to get into the yards and finish their panel. Travel the distance blindfolded with bare feet, observant enough to get the answers I need.
Watch us leave our mark, footprints on lands in which the ocean parts, exposing our enlightened sight that's opposed in the dark. Just one spark to burn eternal and hurdle the heart with words from the heart. Demanded more than oil from Iraq or whole cars, developed from ancient Greek inscriptions. Not vandalism, a form of religion that we live in. Spit lyricism to rhythms and walk like Egyptians. Let thoughts escape from our mind like Alcatraz prison. My world vision, sending food for thought in the mail, plus cramming facts in backpacks along the beaten trail. Setting sail on sound waves from Ireland to Wales, with bass and tracks that'll max San Fran's Richter scale. And hit the spot like Jamaican crops smuggled through docks, with more variety than an Amsterdam coffee shop. I'll never stop, delivering styles that travel for miles. Aussie pop flows through my veins like the River Nile. Down somewhere cooling out in Australia. Worldwide.
My nouns be the grounds to surround towns of consonants, bound to form cities of words, countries and statements. See sentence a continent, as oceans to space. I'm travelling the world within a page. I set my path and how I place him and take him one step at a time. The depth is defined from sea level elevation. I travel respectful through nations, backpedal for patience like agents in temples. His traveller's companion is his mental breath essential. House my lungs within the Swiss Alps. Sounds and music fills the hills until I head south, then chill out to Arctic flows. Aim my mouth to the sky and spit freestyles to that return as snow. Catching undertow, ride the current back to Dublin to quench my thirst with Guinness. Got the temple barmaid struggling, but now I remain wondering. I'm left with just one thing, no verse could fit the earth, so I'm gone like walls in Berlin.
Mission possible, we travel round sunburnt lands, through Saharan sands, drink whiskey with Scottish clans. No hassle, walk the gravel to an English castle, swim the channel, cross seas to Burkina Faso. French use of uranium, no more communism for the Ukrainian. On a peace mission to my brothers in the Mediterranean. Eyes tight, see it unwise to be a trafficker. I despise former apartheid once ruling South Africa. I'm honest, Brazilian forest, 100% cattle ranch, Uniting Nations of Copenhagen and Juan Antonio Samaranch. Mexican jumping beans, eating Creole New Orleans. Who's the cleverest on top of the world like Mount Everest? With Pegasus, Terrafirma, men are in motion. How terrific, be specific across the Pacific Ocean. Southern, Northern Hemisphere, worldwide we bonafide. My pride will never cease on my search for world peace. Peace, peace, peace.
Dedicated hip-hop soldier. Worldwide. Every street and borough, from the Pacific to the Atlantic. Down, somewhere cooling out in Australia.
Check out the method, the madness, sweat on my canvas, ink on my hands while I recite the mantras. Don't rat on your friends, keep your mouth shut. Fuck the crowd, self-made from the ground up. Watch your back for the snake and the coward. Roll the ounce up, told the bouncer. Fuck your nightclub and fuck the lineup. Fuck what you wearing and fuck the designer. All dressed up, trying to slay some vagina. Paid out the ass, but they made it in China. Cheap motel typewriter, big lighter, mic fiend with a heart like ice cream. I don't stop till the day get dark. I go play with a great white shark. I might bite, but I don't bark at all. I don't fight or brawl. This is art of war. Just a chimpanzee came from the trees, and from the day I was born, I was free. Learn to make chains for the apes like me. Learn to make cages. Say la vie. Just a chimpanzee came from the trees, and from the day I was born, I was free. Learn to make chains for the apes like me. Learn to make cages. Say la vie. Going out to the backstabbers, the schemers, the plotters, the divas, the coppers, thieves and the robbers. Pussy, power, powder, dollars, liars, imposters, divide and conquers. Rumors, ruthless monsters, men without conscience, actors, imposters, drug abusers, fucking losers, the jobless. Blue collars, white collars, Why bother when death is the only thing promised? I'm trying to live honest. Lost forest been demolished, mission accomplished. We turn pig into sausage, kids into college impoverished. I gotta live with the knowledge of certain doom. I'll find a purpose soon. Waking up in the afternoon, the darkest room, and self-medicate my wound. Just a chimpanzee, came from the trees, and from the day I was born I was free. Learn to make chains for the apes like me. Learn to make cages, say la vie. Just a chimpanzee, came from the trees, and from the day I was born I was free. Learn to make chains for the apes like me. Learn to make cages, say la vie. I said count your blessings, every blow is a lesson. I know insanity, I know depression. No salary, no possessions, no comment, no confessions. Stay solid, control aggression. I've been lost without no direction. We're not the same, I've been hopeless, insane. I know emotional pain and I know depression. I know the fear when friends disappear, when nobody cares, so you better beware. Cause you are on your own, so I roll alone. Anywhere I roam, I go home. Don't speak on the mobile phone. This is Sharia law, everybody must get stoned. Korea War, no missile zone. World War IV, just sticks to stone. Just a chimpanzee, came from the trees, and from the day I was born I was free. Learn to make chains for the apes like me. Learn to make cages, say la vie. Just a chimpanzee, came from the trees, and from the day I was born I was free. Learn to make chains for the apes like me. Learn to make cages, say la vie.
As ocean tides coincide with lunar patterns which rise and fall, the same designs which controls our lives. Open eyes don't lack vision, for their minds aren't in prison. For their freedom of thought excels them on into wisdom. Either you hear this or listen. Are you existing or living? There's a thin line to cross, but are the right decisions in the side that you have taken? You made them, therefore you can change them. If your life needs rearranging, then just do it. If barriers are built to suppress, then break through it. If lies are used to disguise the truth, then see through it. Your lives are for living it up,
cause it matters.
If all lies in pieces, then you better start to gather.
Put each piece of the puzzle together. For what you do in the present echoes throughout the future forever. Endeavour to act in the way you know is right, despite social patterns accepted throughout the time.
It all becomes intertwined, but mind you, sometimes the intervention is divine. I harness the harshness of reality, reversing the polarity. Still works with me like my mind's gravity, keeping me down to earth.
Cause since birth I've been cursed to look at the world the worst possible way. Pessimistic you may say, life will play the game, changing unforecasted ways. Slightly off the track, you're pushing it back cause destiny's laid. Mad cause you got the sack, she's cheating you back with debts to repay.
I opt for shit that's optimistic and misfit, living complex in the world that's ultimate simplistic. Or is it that this is the existence where living tense and stress makes sense? Confusion sits in as my fifth element, a permanent resident. In this life I pay the rent, times are tough and I struggle when my cash is all but spent. It's time to reinvent, ventilate, experiment and state your place in this world if you're falling from faith.
Divine intervention is for you to create.
I state my fate in this world is all but mine to make.
Cause divine intervention is for you to create.
The paths I take in this journey are mine to negotiate.
Cause divine intervention is for you to create.
The clock waits for no man, so I got no time to waste.
Many opportunities to reach but never go high enough. Your soul is a bluff and true, life can be tough. But in this game you get out what you're ready to give up. Sacrifice your life for destiny, your war path will break. You're bringing doubts and confusion to your decision making route. The bigger picture is the fish, can't see the previews, then go out. If you're lawbreaker of nature, it'll take you, help you shout. No doubt, if you're on the right track, life will appreciate. The appreciation of your values or morals must set it straight. Debate well up in the brain, the cons and the pros. If the positives take over the negatives, then you go ahead with the flow of the mind. Enough said, better tackle the problem, don't let it rise above the head.
Keeping it above water as not to get caught up in the current minds of others undertowed by disorder.
Where the control dissolves and you're left alone to turn the sharp corners. Slow down, make sure actions are thought out before ya carry on. Whether you're a daughter or son, if you don't like what you've become, you got the first aid, be your own transformer. Cause divine intervention is for you to create. So don't delay, start designing your life for the prevention of decay. A brighter sunset can meet the ocean's waves. turning the next page. I used to think that change wasn't a part of the equation, but I took out the common factors where all the troubles were invaded, multiplied the positives and broke free from restraining cages. Dilemmas come and go on unexpected stages. You feel like it's another tremor of the last crusade, but when you grasp the right rail past the problem, at least you can say that you've made it this far. Unknown but guided by a lucky star, a quest for identity, to find out who you are, pacing down memories, or adding to your life's collage. Each completed obstacle gives you the might to make a new start, and strengthens your light, allowing you to see through the dark.